Hi everybody, it's Janice here. I hope you're all doing well. I want to do something a bit different with this video. I've had so many people commenting, both on YouTube and my Facebook page, that they're battling to do flower blooms. So what I want to do is just kind of show you how I got to the point where I knew what my resin did and what was the best time to use my resin. So I started with the small molds. You don't want to waste resin. So what I did them one at a time. I didn't do them all together, but I did one for 15 minutes. I did one for 20 minutes, and I did one for 25 minutes, meaning I let my resin stand for that length of time. And then I took the temperature at the same time and noted that down in a notebook. Now I've also got a small little cup here. I use that every time I do a flower bloom because I know how much I've got to fill it up with my resin when I'm mixing my white pigment paste into it. Now you don't need a lot of pigment paste. So I've got this one, it's an ocean white that I bought off Temu or Shein, I can't remember. And I've also got another one. Now this one is very, very thick. It's thicker than the ocean white. So personally, I just prefer the ocean white. It's a little bit thinner, and I find that my blooms work out better. So I think the pigment paste does make a difference. And that's literally how much of pigment paste I put in. I just put a blob at the end of my stick and I mix it in with my resin that I pour into that little cup, and I pour it 3/4 of the way up the cup. And that I find is the right consistency for when I want to do my blooms. So I did them one by one. It just got too complicated when I did the three together. So I just poured enough resin for one at a time, and this is just the standard thermometer I used. After my 15, 20, and 25 minutes was up, I took the temperature of each time, and I wrote it down in a book. And then at the end, I just had a look to see which was my better bloom. And then from there, I just tweaked it. So I found for 15 minutes, it took me to 35.5 degrees Celsius, and I wanted it to go to 36. So my next bloom I did it for 17 minutes, and I found that that was just really in general when my blooms work. So I've stuck to that. So that's my advice to you if you are battling with the blooms. So I'm just going to go slowly through the steps that I do again on my bloom. And firstly, always making sure that your mold is level. Otherwise, you're going to have a bloom that's totally off center. And I've got my 3 alcohol inks. With this one, I'm using a jade green, a sea blue, and a turquoise. And I'm using my white ocean pigment paste again. I've got a 1:1 medium viscosity resin that I mix for 5 minutes. Now I've got a little clock there, and what I do is I just press it, and when it reaches 5 minutes, generally that I'm totally happy that my A and my B are mixed nicely together. There's no streaks, it's crystal clear. And it looks like I'm stirring very fast here. I've just sped the video up a little bit. So I normally just do slowly, kind of in a figure 8, and basically just make sure that I've got no streaks in there, that it's perfectly mixed. I've gone and kind of wiped the edges as well around the side of the cup because sometimes it tends to cling there. And if you haven't mixed it well, you're going to get soft spots in your bloom where your resin hasn't cured 100%. And then once I've done that, I reset my clock. And then I just let my resin stand for 17 minutes. So my clock has been reset now. I actually went off and made a cup of tea, and I came back and my clock was on 14 minutes. So I'm ready to do my white pigment paste now and start getting things ready now to actually do the bloom. So I've got my piping bag all ready, and I'm going to fill my little cup to 3/4 full. I'm not going to go right to the top. My resin is just starting to heat up now. I can feel it's getting nice and warm. And then I'm going to just put a dash, like I showed you on the stick at the beginning, of my ocean white pigment paste, and I'm going to stir that in, mix it well, put it in my piping bag, and then I'm going to wait until I've reached my temperature and I can start my bloom. My resin is really nicely warm there. So I'm getting my alcohol inks all ready. And I'm just going to take the temperature now. I'm heading towards my 17 minutes at the moment. And so I'm just going to double check with my thermometer. And it was on 36 degrees. And my clock is on 17 minutes and 36 seconds. So that's pretty close to what I normally do. And then I don't waste any time. I get my resin into my mold. And I try and work fairly fast. I mean, don't over rush it, but you don't want to mess around for too long, because your resin is at a fantastic temperature now, and it'll start cooling down and start pulling towards the center. So before I put my alcohol inks, and I just quickly go around the edge to remove any bubbles. They just seem to cling like crazy to this mold around the sides. And then I get my alcohol inks in. I just blended a little bit in the center. And then I started with my piping bag. And my advice to anyone that's kind of new to this, at the beginning, just stick to this spiral pattern, mainly because it's a continuous movement, so you're not going to get big blobs. And you don't have to be perfect. You can have wiggles, you can have squiggles, whatever you want. It all adds to just your blooms being authentic. So you'll see where I started. There is a blob, and I just pulled that out. And that was the only blob really that I had to deal with. And then I just did a pattern that I felt like. Play with your patterns. There's lots of different things you can do with this. So just decide on a pattern, pull your petals out, pull your petals in, And you'll find that there's just a real nice flow with this kind of spiral design with your pigment paste. And then I put the camera on hyperlapse just so that you can see now how the resin is cooling down and it's pulling towards the center. And that's what's forming your bloom. So this is the next day. I've got 110 grams of my 1-to-1 resin, and I mixed in some dark green. I poured that over the back, and I just used my heat gun to remove any of the bubbles. And then once again, I covered and I left it overnight to cure. And then the following day, I demolded, and I was pretty happy with it. It's quite a busy bloom, but this is really just to show you how nicely the white flows and it pulls towards the center. And you know, you're going to get a nice bloom without any blobs, and that is kind of what we aim for. So I hope it's helped, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I want you all to be able to make beautiful blooms. So yeah, I will see you on the next video, and thank you so much for watching.